Well, the idea was kind of inspired in July of 2008 when our co-producer Steve Fisher came up and said, have you ever thought of doing a Firefly fan film? And to that point, I'd never thought of it. Like, I'd never even thought about the possibility of it, didn't know that previous one attempts had existed. Really just kind of went in and went, you know what, this is what I want to do now. You ever hear of a good idea and you just have to do it until it leaves your brain? That was it. And it just stuck with me for 2 years. So we're sitting there, and Steve's a capitalist and I'm not. Like, I like making money, but I understand the legalities of things. And because it's a derivative works project and it's owned by somebody else, we can't make any money off of it in any way, shape, or form. So kind of thinking, like brainstorming, if we can raise money, if we could do something, what can we do? And then the Firefly fans do Equality Now every year run Can't Stop the Serenity, the charity showing of the film where all that proceeds does go to Equality Now. And we kind of went, all right, well, why don't we take that and then extend it to a fan film? And then did some research and found out that all the big damn heroes give the money to charity and support charity. And then it kind of just snowballed from there. It was a very serendipitous moment. The minute we decided that there was going to be charity involved and we were going to raise money for charity, we wanted to dot our I's and cross our T's. So we called Fox, we called Universal. We said we're using new ships, new crew, new story, continuing it in an area that nobody's ever seen before. What is your objection on this? And they couldn't find a area where we fit. You know, we're not using the main characters. We're not using the ships. We're not recreating anything. It's all 100% original. And they're like, well, as long as you're not making money, have fun. So then once we had that done, we needed to go to Joss because it wouldn't feel right without him. Right. And got in touch with him through his office at Fox while he was doing Dollhouse, through his assistant Natalie, sent her off our business plan for the next 2 years. About a month and a half later, got an email back, said, Joss says you have his blessing and he thinks it's cool, but he can't speak for everybody else or anybody that might have an issue with it. So at that point on, we just sent script, we sent everything in. We'd like to think that he saw it. I know that we met Tim Minear in 2009 at the Creation Convention, and he's mentioned that he'd seen it and that he was extremely interested to see what we do. But we met Joss in 2009, or no, sorry, 2010 at Comic-Con and got him to autograph the email that was sent. And he's excited. He said he was excited to see the project. So we got some lovely cameos, which was a lot easier to get when you're very honest than I expected. We have Adam Baldwin, who makes an appearance, but not as his character from the TV show. He only have a very limited window, and we had this line that we created for him just so we could have him on screen. He was extremely interested, wanted to be in the beginning, but then Chuck got in the way. Damn you, Chuck. This TV show. So Michael Fairman, who played Niska, came back. And then Yen and Raphael Feldman, who played Fanti and Mingo in Serenity. So we kind of merged the TV show and the movie into one episode and made it all one world. And it was, once you ask questions, they're like, this is what we want to do, this is why we're doing it, and stay as transparent as possible. They were just like, absolutely. And they did it on their own time and for free. I mean, I can honestly say, hands down, that's part of the reason we have Joss's blessing. That's part of the reason that the actors gave up their time to make cameos. It's the reason that people traveled from California and Massachusetts to this little podunk place in Maryland to help out. Besides the love of the verse, the charity model is really what brings it home.